Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this video is to show you how to make a simple design combining images and shapes together for use with the laser engraver. So to begin with, I'm in Adobe Photoshop, and what I'm looking to do here is to prepare my design for engraving. So I'm going to go to a new file, and I'm going to make up a size here for my workspace that's going to match to what it is that I'm looking to make here. So I'm going to do this as a more decorative piece, so I'm going to use a little bit more material than we have previously. So I'm going to make a little sign. So my sign is going to occupy a space of roughly 12 inches square. So my width and my height are the same, 12 inches, 12 inches. Resolution is 300 pixels per inch. RGB color mode, and the background contents are set to transparent. Create my new document. And then I'm going to go to my File menu and choose Place Embedded to find my image. So I'm going to get an old school Winnipeg Jets logo for use with this design. I'm going to make this fill my workspace here so that I get my Jets logo as big as possible to work with in my design space. And then what I'm going to do is rasterize my layer. So I right click on my layer on the bottom right, find my rasterize layer option, and then I'm going to right click again and duplicate my layer so that again if I make a mistake I can go back and correct my errors. To do this, to see my results, I'm going to select my top layer, the copy listed one, and then I'm going to make my bottom layer invisible by selecting the little eye icon, which is my visibility layer option. So I want to turn this into a dual tone image. So we've done this before. So I'm going to get my magic wand tool. I'm going to start selecting areas that I want to make into the black design. So I'm going to get the red circle. I'm going to get the hockey stick. I'm going to get the other half of the red circle. I'm going to get the letters of Jets, the letters of Winnipeg. And then I'm only going to select the red circle around the plane, not the plane itself. I'm going to go to my edit menu, fill. And I'm going to choose black as my fill color to select those and fill those in. I'm going to inverse my selection under the select menu, and I'm going to delete everything else just to show you how this would result and work. And if I wanted to, I could also go to the fill menu again and fill those areas in as white just to have my contrasting layers. So that is the way that my sign is going to work. Everything here is going to be engraved into my material, and everything that's black is what's engraved. Everything that's white is going to be left as the raw material. Okay, I'm going to save my new work image as. So for me, I use the export feature to select JPEG as my image. I'm going to select my quality as excellent. If you have a newer version of Photoshop, again, this is just done under the Save As menu. And I'm going to call this one Simple Design 1. And again, like I said, if you were doing this with a newer version of Photoshop, instead of using the export, you just use the Save As feature, and it gives you the option in that menu for the format type, and you'll find JPEG under this listing here. So now that I've got this done, I'm going to flip over to Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to create a new file again. Same thing with my Photoshop document. I want to match my size to that original, so I'm going to make this the same, 12 inches by 12 inches. Create my new document, and then bring in my Jets logo that I've created. So I go to the File menu, choose Place, find my my Simple Design 1, which is my Jets logo that I made up. Place this image in my top left corner, and to the workspace, don't panic. Just go to your Properties menu on the right. Make sure you have the proportion scale chain selected so that it's joining the width and the height to proportionally rescale them, and choose one of those measurements, change it to 12 inches, and resize that document. And if your image, for whatever reason, isn't viewable at that point, just choose the top left corner of your reference points and put your X and Y values to 0, and that should put your design exactly where you want it. Okay, now in order for this to work, I need to be able to engrave this and to be able to cut this out. So the shape that makes up my Jets logo is a circle. So I am going to need a circle. So I go to my shape tools, get my ellipse tool. I'm going to click on my screen, and it's going to ask me to define the width and the height. I'm going to make both of those values be 12 inches. Choose OK, and there is my circle. I'm going to center my circle on my document, and it covers up my Jets logo. That doesn't work very well. So what I want to do is actually take this white fill of my circle and turn it off. So I go to my fill option on the right under properties, and I'm going to choose the little white square with the red line, which is no fill. Now my Jets logo shows up. And then I want to set the stroke to a color other than black and white. So I'm going to choose red. And for now, I'm just going to make that line nice and thick so you can see where that line is. But for cutting, I actually want to take this down to 0.25 of a point. And this is ready to go. And the reason that this works is that the top and left edge of my circle and my picture are both matching. So this is a really important feature. If I had an image that wasn't fitting perfectly like my Jets logo in here, I need to make sure that my left and top edge match perfectly. Okay, so for this works perfectly clean and simple. We'll see what that looks like for it not matching in the complex design. So it is now your turn, folks, to make up a design. Make sure that you turn it into a dual tone so you're engraving a part of the design, not engraving another part, and then combine that with a simple shape. That can be done using the simple shapes used in the tool panel. That shape could also be created using the pen tool should you have something a little bit more detailed or ornate than just a basic circle or rectangle as your shape design. All right, folks, it is time for you to work on your design. Pitter patter.